All right, man. Could the Detroit Lions run the table for the rest of the 2023 NFL season? Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. So a lot of the analysts saying that the Lions legitimately could run the table for the rest of the 2023 season. I don't think that's gonna happen, to be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of gonna explain why. A lot of people look at the opponents that they're playing, but the problem, and some of these opponents could be tanking. Now we play Chicago next week. A lot of people feel like they should actually shut down Justin Fields and then trade him in the offseason, because if you don't know, Chicago can instantly turn their franchise around. They can have the number 1 and 2 pick in the 2024 NFL draft, and most people think they're going to draft Caleb Williams or Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, when you as good as Caleb Williams is, real quick, um, when you as good as Caleb Williams, then people want to start finding holes to pick in your game. Okay, and people saying that he want ownership in the franchise that he go to, and oh, he ain't that good versus he ain't that good versus he ain't that good versus top teams, and this, that, and the third. This is these are the things that these are the things that these are the things that you hear. But Marvin Harrison Jr. seemed to be big time as well too. But my point about saying that is this: a lot of these teams are going to be looking at the tank too, lose football games to get in draft position, right? And that's what they'll be looking to do. Okay. Um, and for me, that's fine and dandy. Uh, but then again, you also gonna have teams that's gonna be playing loose. And this the time of year where teams that ain't playing for nothing, they don't have any pressure on them. So they come in these games and they start playing loose and they don't have nothing to lose. They don't have absolutely nothing to lose coming into these games, right? We've seen it with the Lions. After a while, they lost so many games, they out of it, right? They out of it. Now they playing loose. They don't have the pressures. Now you see them call their best plays. Um, you know what I'm saying? Now they call their best plays, and you know what I'm saying. So that's something to look at. So you gonna start getting these guys these teams that's loose and ain't got nothing to lose. They gonna play spoiler. They don't have the pressures of the regular season hanging over their head. The media not paying attention. They paying attention to basketball. They paying attention to other things, and you know what I'm saying. They paying attention to other thing that's going on. You know what I'm saying. So so but so that's something to look at. That's something to look at. But that's why you just can't be every Sunday is every Sunday or Monday night, Thursday, whatever they playing on, you gotta respect every opponent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect every opponent. So I don't think it's gonna be that easy because you're gonna get a lot of these teams that ain't playing for nothing, that's gonna be playing loose. You're gonna get their best shot. You're gonna get their best shot. They're gonna play real loose. And also you get the thing of the Lions, kind of how they got humble versus the Ravens, and then they got back focused. They gotta keep that focus, no matter if it's the Chicago Bears, the Dallas Cowboys. You got to get in there and treat that like, you know what I'm saying, and treat that like it's a huge game. You got to, regardless. They gotta remain focused, and you know what I'm saying. So, and if it's any games that kind of worry me on the schedule, originally it was New Orleans. Um, I think Denver is playing a lot better. They beat Buffalo, but you had Denver at the crib, in Dallas. And Minnesota's playing pretty hot too right now. But we'll see if that keeps up through the regular season. So I think the games that really worry you is really Dallas. That's what really kind of worry you. You have Chicago this week, Green Bay on Thanksgiving. That's always an interesting game there. Um, you know, and then you got 3 road games in 4 weeks at New Orleans, at Chicago, at home versus Denver, at 4 road games in 5 weeks at New Orleans, at Chicago, home versus Denver, at Minnesota, at Dallas. So you got a bunch of road games. So going on the road can be tricky too. Going to the Superdome, going outside in December versus Chicago might not be that cold. At home versus Denver. Then you at Minnesota. Always interesting to hit a horn. And then you turn around on the day before New Year's Eve, you in Dallas. And that's going to be a huge game. I think all these games are huge, and I think it's a bit naive of Lion fans to think they gonna run the table and stick their chests out. It's a week by week basis. No matter what them opponents look like on paper, these are national football team squads, and on top of the being national football team squads, right? On top of all of that, you got to remember they ain't playing for nothing, so they playing loose. So ain't no pressure when these bad teams play loose and they ain't playing for nothing. They at their most dangerous point, in my humble opinion. So yeah, I'm not too keen on them running the table, no matter what the schedule look like. You know, they got to keep their focus, and they got to take it week by week, because these lower level teams or teams that not a good record, even though they playing to lose, they got a lot of pride on the line. So, but yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance get notifications. We go live and drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Like I said before, check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That links in the link tree. And check out my main channel right here on YouTube, Goodfella TV. That links in the link tree as well, too. Appreciate the support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Peace.